What's up everybody, Stacking Surfer here, your favorite YouTube stacker, back with another awesome video. Today we're going to be talking about Silver 201. Yes, you guys have advanced an entire level today. And yes, I'm back at San Clemente Beach. I like this place. We're going to get down to business today, and we're going to talk about if you should be investing in collectible silver that cost a lot of money, that has high premiums, that can also make you a lot of money. But how do you do it? How do you know which ones are worth it? And is it worth your time? Is it worth your money? Should you be doing it? So let's get down to business. Hit it. Stacking Surfer. The life can't become your best friend. Balances in your bank and stack. All right. So let's go down and talk at the beach here. So what I want to tell you guys is when you're looking at silver stacking, as I've mentioned before many times, there's different ways to stack, okay? One of those ways is to buy collectible coins that start to kind of go into that area of art, all right? And what I'm going to show you guys today is a couple coins that go into that area. One of them I think hits it. The other one I think does not hit it. It's a little bit more pop culture-y. Let's get down to business here, all right? So here's the deal. If you're new to stacking, if you've been stacking for a short period of time, let's call it 6 months to a year, and as far as silver goes, you've got under 100 ounces of silver, I don't think you should be looking at these coins that I'm going to show you right now. However, they're really cool, so you want to stick around and watch it anyway. But I probably would wait until you've got 100 ounces of silver, you've been doing this for a while, and you understand the risk of buying a collectible coin that you may not be able to get the money out of it that you put into it for a while. Okay, so just like anything with gold and silver, I recommend having a holding period of 3 to 5 years. This is not crypto. This does not move up and down in one day. Metals move a lot slower. That's one of the things we like about it. It's more stable. It's also going to retain purchase power for the most part, but it does fluctuate. It goes up and down. So with that said, go watch my other videos to learn a little bit more if you're just getting started. But for those of you that are looking for something a little bit more advanced, and maybe you're looking for ways to make money off silver, this is a video for you. I think you're going to like this. Oh, you guys, I think it's going to work. That's good news. All right. So here's what I'm going to show you. I got two different kinds of coins here. I've got this one here, all right, we're going to talk about. And I've got this one here we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this one first. All right, so when you're looking at collectible coins, they're usually going to come in a box. Okay, this came in a box. And a lot of times they'll come in a really cool case. All right, so this one has felt on the back. It's wood, painted black, and it's got the cool description here. And this coin is the anniversary coin of 100 years from the time that they found Tutankhamun's tomb. Okay, so back in 1922 to 2022. When you open it up, you get two halves of it. Okay, so the COA is over here, you got the coin over here. So let's look at the COA for a second. All right. I have the COA out. There's the front of it. There's the back of it. You can see it together. And this coin in particular, they made 1,922, which is kind of funny because, well, it's cute, right? It coincides with the year that they found the. Coincides with the year that they found it. I got to take my glasses off to read this, guys. So we do have, it is worth 200 francs. It's 3 ounces, 3/9 fine silver. It is antiqued. You can handle it with your hands. Here you go. The country is Djibouti. Is that a country? I don't know, guys. I'm not even saying that right. And so this is 100 years ago. The British archaeologist Howard Carter unearthed Tutankhamun's tomb in the Valley of the Kings. Okay, pretty cool. All right, for those of you that are like me and your eyes are starting to go, these are prescription. I can't read anything with them on. But they also make it so you don't see my eyes wandering when I'm filming. All right, let's look at the coin now. This is pretty cool. All right, so this is a 3-ounce coin. Some of you have seen the short that I put out with it recently, but look at that. It is really cool. It's a fun piece to put on a little stand in your desk, your office, and on the back side of it, it has a picture of the dig site. It's worth 200 francs, so it is a coin, guys. This is not a bar, it's a coin. This is pretty cool. So I picked it up for about 250 bucks. I forget the site I bought it from, but it was about a year ago. And this coin has now been sold on eBay for high threes, I think around 380 or so. And there are 2 or 3 of them listed right now at 500 bucks. So we'll see if the price moves all the way up to $500. But this is a coin right here that has appreciated and gone up in value. And it's also a cool, unique piece. Okay, there's not very many of them. It's a low mintage. So is it something you should invest in? Well, if you've already got your stack going and you're trying to diversify it a little bit, and maybe you want to do something that's kind of fun, and maybe you're a big fan of Egyptian culture, or you just think it's a cool looking coin, I would say this is something that could be worth picking up. I don't see it going down in value. One thing I will add with these coins that's kind of cool is when spot price goes down, they don't tend to go down. They tend to hold their value. When spot price goes up, they also don't tend to go up. They're pretty stable coins. So this coin would still be worth the same amount of money whether the spot price is at 17 or it's at 26. If it goes above 30 and we start to have new highs, recent highs in the price of silver, you may start to see it inch up. Definitely if spot price goes above 50, I definitely see this coin going up quite a bit higher. So one trick with buying these kind of coins is you're not going to get the big fluctuations up or down as you are with just pure bullion, rounds and coins. So your buffaloes like this, those are going to fluctuate quite a bit, and your silver eagles over here like this are going to fluctuate quite a bit with spot price. These are going to stay pretty stable. So the good about that is you're not going to lose very much money as they kind of solidify what their price is. The downside of that is they're not really going to go up as spot price starts really rising. However, they do tend to jump up as soon as the coins are sold out. All right, let me show you this other coin that I think is, so that one I think is I think that's a good one to potentially look at if you have the money to spare. So as far as collectible coins go, I definitely would have it be less than 5% of your stack could be collectible coins, right? There's no shoulds here. My wife corrects me on that every time. My recommendation is stay around 5% or less when you're getting into collectible coins for the average person. Now, if you're a big collector, maybe you go a little bit more than that, but it should be something that you're familiar with. Be careful, guys. I want to make sure you're not buying the wrong kind of silver. Now, for those of you that are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, okay? And then also hit a thumbs up if you're enjoying the video. That helps YouTube know that they should recommend this to other people, and I don't want you to miss any of my other great videos coming out. All right, so this coin is replicated after Thor comic book, number 83, okay? And this one has a actual COA with a number on it, so this box is number 88 out of 5,000. So that's pretty cool. You want a low box if you're gonna get a coin like this, okay? This came from New Zealand Mint, and let's see, it's 3/9 fine, 1 ounce of silver, and here's the coin. You guys can see that. Okay, pretty cool coin. Looks like a vintage comic book because it is created after that comic book. And here is the obverse, right? So the obverse has the queen on it, or the country symbol, and then the reverse has the actual comic book on it. So this coin, I think, cost me about $110, and right now they're selling for about $115. Okay, so if I go to sell this anywhere except for on my channel on a live stream, I am probably going to lose money on it. Okay, so one of the things with this coin just to be aware of is there's a lot of them out there, okay? There's 5,000 of them versus less than 2,000 for the other coin. One of the issues that you're gonna run into with this is they're making a lot of comic books, so it's definitely not as rare as that. Plus, this is also based on pop culture, whereas the other one's historical. And when we're looking at the uniqueness of these kind of coins, it does make a big difference, guys. So there's also a difference with colorized. There's a lot of people that just do not like colorized coins. And so that's something to be aware of too. So you need to look out for that. So at the end of the day, is it something you should be investing in? Is it something you should go for? Well, I can't answer that for you. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know your circumstance, your situation. So everything I'm sharing with you on my channel and on this video really comes down to my opinion and something that I hope you'll take into consideration, and then meet with your financial advisor, meet with your with people that help you through that. Now, what I will tell you with this though is I do think that these kind of coins can be a good addition to your stack. I have quite a few of them in my stack. I have purchased more than I like at the moment, and so I am in the process of selling these on eBay. I'm not selling the Tutankhamun one. I'm holding on to that for now, but I will probably be selling the Thor comic book, along with a handful of other colorized and non-colorized, some of them being antique, some of them being the shiny silver, just because my stack has gotten a little bit out of whack a little bit there. I found a few coins that I really like, and as I add those coins, I need to move some others out so that I don't overstack collectibles. But what I am finding is a lot of my collectibles have gone up in value over the last 2 years, and so I'm able to make money from them, which is great. So I do recommend it as part of the strategy. Now, for those of you that are prepper stackers and that's all you're doing, avoid all of this. Just go with your rounds and go with your sovereign coins that are a lot less expensive. For those of you that are looking to diversify, I think this is a good strategy. Now, I would be careful on how much you spend per coin, okay? So as you're starting to look through this and you're starting to get involved in it, I would stick with 1 ounce, maybe 2 ounces. When you start getting to the 3 ounces, the 5 ounces, the 10 ounces, and the kilos that are kind of creative, like this one right here is one of my favorite kilos. It's awesome, but it comes with a hefty price. So this one, I was able, this is St. Michael's shield. I was able to pick this up for $900 from JM Bullion, and I had been waiting for this coin. It's actually not a coin, it is a, technically it's a bar. I was waiting for it for about 6 months, and I got an email notification that they finally had some for 900 bucks. Well, I knew these were selling on eBay for $1,500, okay? So I bought 2 of them, and then I went back about 5 minutes later thinking, oh my gosh, maybe I should get a few more to flip. They were all gone. So I ended up trading one of them with my local coin store and picked up some gold in exchange for it at about $1,500 in value. And so that was a quick flip for me that I did, and it was worth it. So some of these are going to make money and some of them aren't. I have quite a few things from the New Zealand Mint that I really like. It's a great mint. They do a good job, but they do tend to have a little higher mintages, and they do tend to do a lot of versions of the same thing. So I haven't really found any of my New Zealand Mint coins that are in the smaller denomination, you know, in the, let's just say 1 to 2 ounce range. Even 3 ounce range do very well. They haven't helped me a whole lot. However, I do have a few of them that are in the 5 and 10 ounce range, and those have gone up. They have lower mintages, they're a little bit more special. Those have gone quite a bit up in price. This one right here, here's a picture of one right here. This is a AT-AT, okay? Do not call it an AT-AT. If you are, then I know you're not a real Star Wars fan, or at least you're a really young one. But this was a pretty cool coin I picked up, and it has gone up in value quite a bit. You know, this coin over here I picked up too. It has not gone up in value. I'm actually losing money on selling this one. It's a 3 ounce Han Solo and carbonite. Now, part of it has to do with how the coin came out. This one I'm not real thrilled about. And so you got to be careful with it. Here's 5 tips to look at when you're looking at these kind of coins, okay? So number 1, go to eBay to find out what they've been selling for, okay? That's the easiest place to see it. Also check the major online bullion dealers like JM Bullion, SD Bullion, and AppMex. A lot of times AppMex will have most of these, but sometimes JM Bullion has some exclusives, and sometimes they'll end up over at SD. Those are the 3 main that I would look at for collectible type coins, mainly AppMex, to help you know what's out there, what's available, okay? You can also search Google to look for a certain kind of coin. Maybe you're looking for a Star Wars coin, whatever it is. Then I go to eBay, and I would go look at the price, okay? So the first thing you're looking at is you're looking at finding the coin and the price, okay? What is it sold for? And then you're also looking to see what they're selling, people are asking, okay? So you're now establishing that. That's the first thing, okay? The second thing, number 2, to do is you want to understand within your budget if this is going to be a coin that fits in there now that you have the price, okay? If it's making you nervous and you're not feeling real comfortable about it, I would skip it. Otherwise, I think it's something that's worthy of looking at, okay? So if it's within your budget, you've got the price, and let's say the price it's sold for and the price someone's asking isn't too far off, then that can be really good. Number 3, you don't want to buy off eBay if you don't have to, okay? So you want to find out when these coins are going on sale. You can oftentimes find people on Instagram that are advertising these coins. Some of them may be what I'll call like a semi-wholesaler. You know, they get these coins wholesale, and instead of selling them at retail, they'll sell them at maybe half retail price. So you can find some of these guys out there. They'll often be showing these new coins that are coming out. And you can also find them on the internet. So sometimes you're going to find small little websites that have these coins. And one thing I like about these kind of coins is you can have a lot of fun with it. And I will do a follow-up video to this that has a little bit more information about a really cool series that's the Gangster series. So I'll do an additional video once I get the third coin in, and we'll talk about those. Those have gone up 100% increase as well. So massive amounts of money on those have gone up, and they have a very small mintage as well. But they're still kind of big. I want to say they're in the 5,000 mintage, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's a lot less, but I'll cover that off on a future video. Okay, so number 4 to look at here. It's important as you're looking at these coins that you understand what part of the sales cycle you're buying in, meaning if you're buying this as a pre-sale right at the beginning, prices are probably going to go up. You may not have to hold it as long if you're looking to flip it. But if you're buying it aftermarket, there's no other stores to buy it from, it's just reselling from eBay, there's a good chance that the price is not going to appreciate significantly. You might be buying at the top of the market. So that's really important to be aware of. All right, number 5. You need to have an outlet to sell, okay? So if you're gonna buy collectible coins, you are not taking these to your local coin shop. You are most likely not selling these back to an online bullion dealer. So if you're gonna be buying these kind of coins, you need to have people you know that you can sell to them at close to retail, or you're not going to get the kind of profits you're hoping to get from this, okay guys? So for example, I've got my eBay store. I've got auctions that I do periodically on my channel. And I've also got a network of friends that I know I can sell some coins to. Not at necessarily retail. I will take a discount from what I would sell on eBay. But people that I know would have interest in buying them. So for me, it's okay because I have a secondary market to go to. If you do not have that secondary market, be careful. Just know that it may be harder to sell, and you may not be able to get as much money as you would hope to get for it. All right. So that's kind of what I have for you guys today. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe and the bell icon, and also the thumbs up. And leave me a comment down below. Do you guys have any of these kind of coins? Have you made money from them, or have you seen that they've appreciated in value? Is it something you're interested in, or do you completely avoid it? All right, I'd love to hear from you guys on that. And until next time, peace out.